The effects of climate change are being felt globally, Zambia included. Agriculture, livestock and food production are some of the sectors which are most affected.
That we planted is not the seed that we are planting today. And all this has been affected by climate changes, because if we went back to the seed that we used to plant, which we call around this area gankat, that big type of maize seed, it takes a longer time to ripe or to be ready. These days the pattern of rain and that seed definitely wouldn't cope up, because you would need to plant that seed in November beginning or at the end of October, and it will only get ready in April.
The change in temperature as a result of global warming has had telling effects on the levels of many water bodies in the country. This threatens the existence and development of tourism in the country.
Concerning the Victoria Falls, is a natural world heritage site, and that one is also a concern for us as national heritage, because with climate change it would adversely affect the tourism industry in the country.
Climate change is a human-induced activity, and prompt measures to counter its effects are inevitable.
Climate change is a global issue which deserves a global solution. So if I pick on the issues like from up there, obviously if we pushed for a cut in the emissions that are coming from the developed countries, that will actually help us to minimize the impacts of climate change now and in future. So at a local level, I think we also have to come up with measures, that can support protection of these resources. If you look at the tree planting, we normally it's actually like an annual event. So every year at a certain day in June, we go out and plant trees. But why don't we do that as part of our daily life?
Donor countries can play a key role by paying their fair share of climate adaptation costs to Africa and other developing regions. Zambia hopes the New Deal at the 15th Conference of Party, or COP15, will bring countries that have not been party to the Kyoto Protocol to do so.
Adaptation, like we are saying, is a critical issue to us, and that's one area that we focus on in the negotiations. You cannot adapt without financing, so our resources are mobilized to support countries to finance their response to climate change. The support, the financial support that you get to address climate change, particularly adaptation, needs to be over and above the official development assistance that we normally get as developing countries, because you cannot confuse development support with climate change, which is a commitment under the convention. So the financing will be an important issue for us to follow.
When I